Thanks YouTube, running for R87 here. And sorry guys, yeah, I know I haven't been posting that much lately. In fact, this is like my first video in a week. And usually I try to fit in like at least a couple of videos in a week. And the reason for that is my schedule has gone a little bit crazier and busy lately. And on top of that, I've been playing, with the free time I do have, I've been playing this. Yeah, Destiny. It's a whole lot of fun, guys. If you have the opportunity to get it, you guys should play it. I'm pretty sure a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are also some pretty big gamers as well. And so yeah, enough of that. And so today, guys, for the video, I wanted to talk about what could possibly happen in the upcoming ban list. I know we're like 3 weeks out from it being official. No, I mean we're like maybe a few days from it being leaked or something like that. It is what today's the 12th. Usually around this time, it should be getting leaked any day now. But as for what I think Konami will do, and keep in mind, guys, this is what I think will happen, not exactly what I want to happen. There's two different things. You can think what can happen, and there's what you could want to happen. In this video, I want to discuss what I think is going to happen. So the things I say aren't necessarily the things that I want to be hit or limited or unrestricted and things like that. And so for banned right now, I don't see anything getting banned. And maybe we're like thinking like, what? Not even soul charge, not even this or that. No, and you'll see why in a second. Now limited to one, I think soul charge will get limited to one. Yeah, I know I've made videos before saying that it should just be alright banned because let's face it, guys, it's really an unhealthy card for the game. I mean, life points, they're like when it comes to card advantage, life points are basically meaningless. Doesn't matter if you have if you have like one life point left, you can still come back from that and beat your opponent as long as you have the card advantage to do so. That's what made cards like Solemn Judgment so good. That's why they're banned and whatnot. And for Soul Charge, I think it's just gonna go to one because I think Konami still wants people to play it. And at one, you just tech it at one, and I can see that happening. And so, alright guys, into one, I think Stratos should finally come off the list. There's no reason for it to be on the list. I don't think so. Yeah, it's a +1, but look at Satiller Knights. All their main monsters are basically +1s and then some. And then there can be so many cards in the future that just put Stratos to shame basically. So I think it's time for him to come off the list. And the kind of argument to that, well, what about the hero deck that's coming out? It'll be even more busted. Well, I mean, there's so many. Look at Quilloff's coming out. Look at freaking Satella Knights. And when you look at those decks, how can you justify Shadows being hit? Alright, and then the next card, I think Vanity's Emptiness is going to go to one, guys. It's this generation's, or this era's Royal Oppression. I don't think it doesn't deserve to get banned. It's a really great card. Not broken, because you can't play around it. But Vanity's Emptiness is it's very versatile on its own. I mean, first, it's a floodgate card. You can just stop opponents in their tracks. And second of all, it could be like just a one-of. Maybe you can your opponent activates Shadow Fusion, and you just go this, oh crap, or something like that, or or Soul Charge. You just go Vanities, and that's your one out. Even if it was just for that one card, you still did a really good play in that, and preventing your opponent from going ham and whatnot, or just spamming you. So, and then another card that I think Konami is gonna hit is probably Super Poly. Right now, Shadows are just like they're side decking it. Some are even main decking it. Some are even main decking it because so many Dark and Light monsters are being played, and they need to get that construct out, and and other things. And it's good in the mirror match, and it's just a really versatile card that. And it's no longer Super Poly. The reason a lot of people didn't like it is because you had to discard a card. But now that it's adults, and they mitigate that cost. So I think I can see Konami putting it at one. But stranger shit has happened. And then to two, I think tour guides can go to two. Maybe this is a lot of people are saying it should go to one, and maybe this is my personal bias interfering in dictating what I'm saying here is. Tour guide, I don't think it was ever at one. It went to two a while ago, a couple years ago. It was at two at once. And yes, Garm is basically Sangin 2.0. Okay, not exactly. It's not as broken as Sangin. It's nowhere near as good as Sangin. But for its own deck, it's basically a Sangen 2.0 for the Burning Abyss deck, at least, to say the least, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Skarm is anywhere near the level of Sangen, but in its own deck, you better believe it is. And so I see Tour Guy going at 2 because who knows, guys? With Quillof's coming out next set, who knows what's still going to be good? Where a lot of people are predicting that Quillof's are going to be Dragon Rulers 2.0, but we'll see. And so another card I have going that I can see Konami putting at 2 for monetary reasons is Yugioh. Yeah, I know I hate Yugioh and I don't like Yugioh at all, but ever since Yugioh went to 1, they haven't done shit. And they're gonna need it, and then they have that starter deck, the Yugioh structure deck coming out in October. And the only way I can see Konami moving a lot of Yugioh structure decks is if they put Yugioh to 2. I don't want it to go to 2, but I can see Konami doing it just to sell a bunch of structure decks. Alright, guys, and another card that I can see Konami putting at 2 is Wolfbark. And a lot of people are arguing this should go to 3, and they're possibly right. Wolfbark can either go to 2 or to 3, but I think Konami wants to play it safe first, but that might be, understating it a bit, since, when you compare Wolfbark to Altair, is there really a comparison? I mean, Altair is just like, you can't really justify Wolfbark being at 1, because Altair is at 3. And Altair is just disgusting. I mean, Altair, get the neb search, go into a rank 4, ugh. So it's pretty nasty. And Wolfbark is compared to Altair, as compared to what the targets they can get back, there really is no comparison. Well, alright, guys, so Wolfbark is one of those cards I can either go to 2 or to 3. So we'll see right now. Depends. It depends on how Konami's feeling. And then to 3, right now off the top of my head, I don't really see anything that's going to 3. Right off the top of my head, maybe I might be missing or forgetting something. I have a bad memory. But yeah, to 3, some of you guys might be screaming at your freaking laptops or computers or tablets or what have you, like, oh my god, you're forgetting this card, you're forgetting this card. And I probably am, guys. So in the comments, let me know what the hell I'm forgetting, because right now at the top of my head, I can't really see anything going to 3 that I can think of, like I said. So yeah. So that's what my predictions, guys. Remember, these are my predictions as to what I think Konami will do, not what will happen, not what I want to happen, but what I think, given all the empirical evidence out there and all past patterns and whatnot, this is what I think's gonna happen, that Konami's gonna do. So agree with me, disagree with me. What do you want to happen? What do you think Konami's gonna happen? Let me know. Alright, guys, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please remember to like and comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It means a lot to me, and if you are subscribed, I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being subscribed to me. I'm babbling here, but what I'm trying to say is thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. And alright, guys, as always, I am Ronin Frog 87, bidding you farewell, and hoping you enjoy the rest of your day.